Hey, welcome back everybody. It is time for video 3 in our Talking Turkey 2017 video series. Now, quick recap. Video number 1, we talked about the importance of nailing your macros, of understanding the breakdown of carbohydrates, of fats, and of protein. Video number 2, we talked about cutting and bulking. Calories in, calories out. Are we trying to undercut those calories so we lose a little bit of weight? Are we trying to, now that it is the holiday season, are we trying to add a little bit of weight so that we can put on some more muscle? Clean bulking and dirty bulking. We had the plate of food and we dissected what that looks like. Now, video number 3, we are talking supplementation, specifically post-workout. It is an absolutely crucial time for you in your goals, whatever they are. If you are watching this video series thinking, yeah, I'm definitely trying to cut, I want to be negative calories, I want that good stuff in my body, but not have quite so much of it so that I lose a little bit of weight. Whether we are in full-fledged bulking season, man, it is Thanksgiving to Christmas, who cares? I'm just going to eat. I want to be able to put on some muscle. I want to power through my workouts at the gym. We'll worry about losing weight later on in the January, February, March cycle. Wherever you're at, that post-workout window time is critical for what you're trying to do. Now, when we work out in the gym, we are going there where we're flexing our muscles, we're working out, we're putting on the gun show. You're using an energy system called glycogen. It's a simple carbohydrate. Your body uses carbohydrates for energy, and that means that post-workout, you need to replace that as quickly as possible. And there is a reason, see it in my own gym all the time, that bodybuilders, that powerlifters eat things like Pop-Tarts and gummy bears post-workout, pixie sticks. They will just rip the head off a pixie stick and down it because they want that quick energy, that carbohydrate, that sugar into their system as quickly as possible so that they can start that repairing process. Now the problem is that if you take a carbohydrate post-workout without any protein, what you're doing is you're supplying your muscles with the energy that it needs to repair itself, but without the protein it doesn't have all of the stuff that it needs to rebuild the muscle. So you're giving your body energy, but not the capacity to rebuild. If you eat a protein post-workout, you don't have carbohydrates with it, what you're going to do is your body's going to say, great, we have the protein, we have the source that we need in order to rebuild the muscle, but not enough energy to do it. So it's actually going to take some of that protein, convert it into carbohydrate. You're going to lose some of the effects. What we're looking for post-workout as quickly as possible, carbohydrate and protein. Now, personally, this is the one time I recommend that a supplementation can beat a whole food. You see, when we talk in video 1, if you go back and rewatch that video, I said a whole food is always better than a supplement except for one time, and this is that one time. So generally throughout your day, when we're talking those 5 to 6 whole food meals, if you have to choose between the chicken breast or the meal replacement protein shake, choose the chicken breast. We want the vast majority of our diet to be made up of whole foods. The one exception to that, the one time that a supplement can do better than a whole food is post-workout. Enter this stuff. Guys, this is Formula 1. This is a post-workout protein. Ignition, post-workout carbohydrate. What this is going to do is it's going to spike that insulin, make you receptive to the protein. Just like weightlifters and bodybuilders want to take a carbohydrate and they do gummy bears and Pop-Tarts, I just can't in good conscience recommend that stuff. You want to be on Ignition, obviously it's from Formula 1. They make the best stuff on the market that I have ever tried. Ignition. If you're doing maybe chest, arms, shoulders, some minor, smaller muscle groups, half scoop of this. 1 scoop of this. That is quick. It is a quick, not just 100 calories, which you need, guys, but it is low on the carbohydrates, high in protein. That's what you're looking for. This has got 21 grams of protein in it right there. If you're working a larger muscle group, let's say, man, you just came off a heavy squatting session, you burned through a lot more glycogen, you got a lot more meat in those quads than you do in the shoulders, 1 scoop of this, a full scoop, and then 1 to 2 scoops of this, depending upon what your goals are, especially if you're in that bulking season. This is a great, easy way to get some extra additional protein in. Post-workout is going to help you see huge amounts of gains when you take in that carbohydrate protein post-workout window as quickly as possible. Mix it up in your shaker cup. Quick few shakes with some water. You guys are good to go. That's supplementation. That's part 3 of the video series. Come back post-Thanksgiving. We're going to have part 4 of the video series up. And that is what happens when you wake up Friday morning and you have that feeling of regret from, oh my goodness, I ate 12 pounds of turkey yesterday and drank 3/4 of a gallon of gravy. What do I do now? That post-workout, that post-Thanksgiving blues. Yeah, you need a workout. What happens in that post-Thanksgiving blues time? How do you start again? Friday will be a new day. It's another chance to hit those goals. We're talking post-Thanksgiving goal setting on Friday. Come and check it out. We'll see you guys then.